Welcome to the Floral POS. This is a quick demo of what we currently have programmed so far of the event manager. Let's go. So we're going to click on control panel, system management, and then right into event manager. So this is your event dashboard. It will have more stuff built into it. You're going to see right now create event, add client, view calendar, but we plan on kind of populating this with a lot more stuff. Right now you can see a couple of our upcoming events, and if we want to create a new event, it's as easy as clicking on create event. But before we go here, let's go into our settings and see what we have. So we have event types. So wedding, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, birthday, corporate event, and then you guys can add whatever other events you guys want, event types. Event roles, so I have a bunch of them already pre-programmed for you guys. You can add your own, which I already did. Client, DJ, photographer, videographer, stuff like that. Sources, tied directly into the Floral POS sources as well. So these are standard ones. I added extra ones down below. Event locations. Again, this is also tied into locations built into the Floral POS originally. And you can get to this from your delivery manager, your pickup, or all that good stuff. So it's right inside of here, locations, and then color palettes. So I have a bunch of default color palettes in here. You guys can add your own. These are basically, so if you have like favorite color palettes that you guys recommend or choose, you can have them here, and then you can select these inside of the event. And then itinerary items. So as you guys are building the events, you can actually select stuff and add the itinerary area to it, which is kind of a neat thing. So you have ceremony, reception, photo spot, after party, rehearsal, whatever else you want to add. So this is the event settings. Again, this will ever evolve and grow as we do more programming. So let's go ahead and add or create an event. So when it first opens up, everything down below here is grayed out. Up top here we have managed by, so you can select anybody from your that works for you, an employee, and we're going to select Alicia Harold. Event name, call it the Bell Wedding, and wedding of Zachary Bell and Sophia Lots. There we go. Event type, wedding. Then you can select your source. Say it came from like a walk-in, and you can select your date. So let's say it's June 1st. And we can actually click here and see that it's a Saturday. Say it starts at like 4:30 and it ends at 10. So at this point, everything is good to go. Just hit save. That saves the initial event, and now we can actually start playing with it. So we have participants. These are people that are going to be involved in this event. You don't necessarily have to add every single person that's coming to the event if it was a wedding, but you could. So let's say we're going to add Zachary in here. So we're going to click on this little guy here. It's a find or create participant. It's actually going to open up your customer admin screen inside the Floral POS that was already previous there. So let's look up for Zach Bell. Add him to the events. Let's change his role to groom and make him the main contact. And let's add him. Let's add another one. I'll add myself. And my role is I am the father of, I'm actually not the father of the bride. I'm the father of the groom. So we can actually create a role. Go. Bam. And let's go ahead and add me in there. It's kind of a neat little thing. Each participant has, you can go ahead and click on the view button and it opens their information inside the customer admin screen about that particular person. Quick glance, you see their first and last name, their phone number, so you can call them right away, and then what their role is. And then we can do some other stuff here. We can actually start taking notes about Zachary or information about him inside of here, or notes about Timothy as well. We can delete them, we can change who the main contact is, and then you can email that person directly. So if Zach had an email on file and hit email, it's going to start getting you ready for you guys to script up an email and send it off to him. And then eventually we'll have a dashboard as well, which will give you all the information. I'll give you a little bit more information than right here. Right now, this customer administration area is all about Zachary, but when you click on the dashboard, it's going to be about Zachary inside of this event. So that's kind of the idea, or the thinking about it. And then eventually we'll be able to print this whole participant list out if you'd like to. Location and date. So let's go ahead and select the location. So you click on the star. It's going to open up your location. So let's say we're going to be having it at Spring Lake Winery. So go ahead and select that. And we can tether it to an itinerary item. So that's where the reception is going to be there and the ceremony. So if you notice, it automatically has your start dates and times here. So it's basically pulling from up above. So let's say that the ceremony starts at, let's say, 5 o'clock. And it ends at like 5:30. So now you can just add this. Boom. And then if you wanted to do the same thing, we select Spring Lake Winery once again, and now itinerary item is going to be reception, and that's going to start like at let's say 6 o'clock. That's going to go to 10, so we just add that as well. And if you wanted to do like a photo spot, like possibly maybe from like 5:30 to 6 o'clock, they're getting photos, the wedding party. So let's say maybe they go to like I don't know, like let's go to a vineyard or something, and this is going to be a photo spot, and it's going to be from like 5 o'clock to 5:30. You can do that. And you can see it's all organized based on times and stuff like that. So actually this one here, this photo spot, let's make it like 5:30 to 6 o'clock. There you go. So you can kind of see, like, here we have our ceremony between 5 and 5:30, and then 5:30 to 6, you have your photo spot they're going to, and then the reception starts at 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Each one of these locations can be mapped by clicking on the map button here, so you can map them out if you needed to. And also you can add notes to each one of these individual location itinerary areas, which is really neat. On the far right hand side, you can see it does have what the itinerary is: ceremony, photo spot, reception. And then you can actually, if they have an email on file, you can email them as well, or kick off an email right from here, which is pretty neat. Our next area here is the date and time. So these are just important dates. Maybe you want to put like cake gets here at this time, flowers get delivered at this time. This would be where you put all that stuff here, and you can add times and stuff to that. And then we have color palettes. So right now we have no color palette attached to this wedding or event, so I can click on select color palette, and we can just select one. Let's do the pink palette. And X out, and there it is, and you just add it to our event. Same thing inside of here. Every palette can you can put notes against it. Right now it's not programmed yet, but our next thing we're going to have is we're going to allow you guys to attach files. So maybe you have an example of what the color palette would look like, or if you have a picture of the color palette that the material or something for a particular color palette, you can add it right here and view them at any point in time. So that's basically what we have so far. Everything's going to have some printability to it. The next thing I'm working on is your shopping cart, which is going to be, I call it items. So you're going to be able to build your shopping cart like you have a shopping cart in our delivery screen or in our pickup screen, but it's going to be more robust. So you can add notes to it, you can add pictures to it, and it'll be big. It'll be a lot more area, and every area also is going to have a pop out. So like right now, you only have this much space to work in. If you need more, you just click the pop out button, and it's going to pop out so you can work in that particular area. So that's basically it for right now. That's our event manager. That's where we're at. We still got a lot more to go. I'm hoping to have it ready by April, and I'll keep you guys posted.